EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielding just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside for the completion.
On first down, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Like Sonny thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. 4 yards remain on 2nd down, ball on the 10. Here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Fields. Touchdown! Khalil Herbert from 4 yards out. And the Bears are on the board first here in Vegas. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Fields trying to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They may roll the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They
can... He's like, fuck that. I mean, he wanted to spam one play on offense, so why can't I?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
first down is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blowout.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Adams, the man in motion right. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second down, Jacobs once more. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. Shoves him aside. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided there.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Carr going to give it to Jacobs, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Adams, the man in motion right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. A play that started back at the 15. They pick up 15.
Russ, we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle Doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Good up, Johnny.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Adams, the man in motion right. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Carr gonna go on 4th down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro.
I thought they got a little bit better.
Down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And that's a big pickup on a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Now the ball comes loose.
Carr slide. Why are you diving?
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Steps away. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room? As you noted, it's something on the board in a positive fashion. You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, come on, John. You're supposed to pick that.
Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 35 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Crosby with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr running right through him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Carr. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch it close to the spot.
That one covers 29 yards, first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Touchdown Raiders! Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Carr will look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds. And this remains a 5-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before half for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Carr now on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Again, it's Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And
Yo! Getting Jacobs involved in the pass game, bro. I'm telling you. Get that little flood concept out of bench. He's just nasty. Carr's actually pretty accurate, man. Like I said, if you can get those quick passes, quick reads, he's great. It's just plays where he has to fucking make fucking reads. That shit's not happening. But if you got a quick pass, I think that's pretty good for him. West Coast. reads.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
He was making
League
some of the
brings us to
throws that I struggled with
legendary
Stidham.
Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here.
So that's 2 rage quits.
The Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He'll find the goal. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Good blitz. Very good blitz.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a 2-point conversion attempt. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Well, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Good fucking shit.
Down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 1st down, here's Wright. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Solid game.
Weak box.
18 and a Raider 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Jacobs going to try to move, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to work big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down. Now it's Rodgers.
Good D.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And this is going to be intercepted. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a forward DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Brought in by Watson.
Come on, Hobbs.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up.
Not expecting you to be in that flat zone.
Give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That one caught downfield by Watson. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was absolutely out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, 21.6 miles per hour. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker moving a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
he's free going down.
Take that 86 speed down the field, Renfro. Take that 86 speed down the field. Let's go.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
that certainly would be history to making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Cardi looking better than that, man.
I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Rodgers now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers, and that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold them there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And now look at this. Big game.
Come on, Renfro. You can't be fumbling, bro.
Then the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4.
Good D.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And some room to run now.
Very good D.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Ain't no gunslinger happening on this defense, bro. Pick the wrong team.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Quick off suck.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. It seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running.
Come on, Farrell.
Aaron Jones, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a bit closer.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game. Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out.
Crosby, bro, you sitting in that zone, bro.
The defenders hated their happen, and it resulted in a touchdown.
All right, Renfro, don't fumble this drive, bro. Come on now.
Here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On first down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's got some space here. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller, 43 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, so he's going to have him go for 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Carr will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Carr can make the throws if they quick throws.
try
like
and able
that.
to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense.
Yeah, well, I mean, then you got to consider all the experience I had with the low overall. You know, I'm kind of playing with him like he stood him, and he's not getting rattled. So there's that factor.
Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Pressure.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers got a man. That's Lazard. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
26. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Good blitz, Hobbs.
Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw.
Good fucking user adjustments, baby.
Picked off by Jayon Brown, and the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
You can throw it exactly where I want my user adjustments.
They're trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance.
You got time to read it because that pressure going to get them.
They had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And that's 3 rage quits. Maybe it was just, you know, all that work that I had with Stidham made me better with Carr, I guess. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm playing like I have to get rid of the ball fast anyway, because, you know, when you're playing with Stidham, you're not going to be able to hold on to the ball because you're going to get rattled. So I guess the muscle memory of trying to get rid of the ball fast is helping. So sometimes you have to do shit like that, right? Program your muscle memory.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers.
What's up with everybody playing with the Packers?
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. And his first look is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he's going to launch this deep for
You throw it down the field when you got pressure.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of the game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and try to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rodgers again now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones from 8 yards out. And the Packers are on.
You don't have to earn these drives. Ain't nothing cheap and easy. We'll say that.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. first and 10 at their own 26. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now they'll throw with Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, so he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here,
guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Working with a 2nd and 3. They will run the draw with Jacobs, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Put the ball never inside of where it's headed. He stayed in perfect position to make the play out. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Caught outright by Renfro. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on it's the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here.
Appreciate it. Oh my God. Thanks for the free momentum.
Backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a play fake. Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Carr now to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hit.
They try to throw.
Carr, bro. You got to hit that.
You see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense, because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So
You're going to slow my guy down for. Come on now, EA. That's so bum.
Touchdown, Packers. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming, then got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
That is gay as fuck, bro. You fucking slowed my user down. You know what fucking be doing. They do that shit on purpose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all clear that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now Carr. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the
block.
backfield. Down he goes, falling like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction. That's 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now Carr, got to have this one. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 4. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Running is Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What up, Rico?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game.
That's how you do that shit. We're going to keep playing man coverage. We're going to keep dinking and dunking. Let Jacobs run the ball a couple times.
Spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth
Not
quarter.
bad, Derek. Not bad. You didn't fuck the game up. I like that. God damn, Eric. That defense had you rattled. 36% completion. Jacobs did his thing, man. He didn't get a lot of yards. He broke tackles and he kept drives going. Renfro did his thing. Waller did his thing. Good job on the blocks. No sacks allowed. Couldn't get no sacks, but we got some interceptions and some pressures. So, oh boy. I'm kind of glad I played all them games with Stidham. Got the rust off, and they matched me up with someone ranked. Now we on a win streak, fellas. We on one of them big boy win streaks now. I think we might be able to capitalize with this shit. I think this is it, man. Just take your time, manage the game, play to your team's strength. You know, don't try to force what you want to do. Don't be like, oh, I bought such and such his ebook. I need to run what he runs. No, don't. You ain't got to do all that, man. Just play what your team's strengths are.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And he brings us out past the 22-24. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to throw.
Ooh.
And the Raiders have got him.
This shit hot.
Gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try to go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield.
Yeah, so we ain't about to give Brady no time to throw the ball.
The game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Brady going to go on 4th down. This one taken in by Otten. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of
Shit.
downs.
Nowhere to go that time. They maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Brady.
Good hit.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. He wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Yeah, that should have been
That's
the blitz was there too.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
A quick burst there, he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Jones will come now in motion right. Now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
In motion right is Jones.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
receiver in motion right. A pass underneath the Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. As he stopped for a loss. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs post the first one.
You gotta earn shit on real. And then give them cheap.
Point put through by Sucker, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Second down, Jacobs once more. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the...
Didn't chill him.
First down.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. Boy, that was important to pick up their first down there and keep this one going.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Carr now on 1st down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On play action, now Carr. Looking deep for Adams.
That's what I've been missing right there.
Adams, 41 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams...
Good, we got momentum now.
In this case, this one was...
He can't score fast on us.
They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Brady gives this to White. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You might want to stop audibling my son.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's Brady.
You might want to stop audibling, son. You're going to give me those block checks when you do that.
The opening drive, just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man has got it. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Good shit, Diablo.
Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 40.
Who's going to go to him?
CD, when he
It's
went to
predictable.
throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Being chased out left. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Where you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Jacobs going to try to middle. Takes it to about the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw his Carr. Forced out to his left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Carr going to go on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And this is
keep your feet in, bro. Fuck.
A first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Now on 2nd and 16, Brady, he completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
That's a really nice play. We're able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Brady, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him come out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more.
I'm going to give up trying to run on me, bro. I'm not getting out of it. Bro, that was tackle short. Come on now, EA.
Now all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
To throw is Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad White, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
Extra point up and good by Suckham. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Come on, let me come back to the ball.
My goodness. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
First down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit out at running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Brady now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Brady to throw.
Bro, that's pulling a pick.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, it's White. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Running here with White. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
And rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take it.
Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead here to
Game rotten,
17-6.
Y'all supposed to pick that shit, take that the other way.
That one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Throwing his Carr. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second down and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Carr to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the ball, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Carr. Swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Oh, he fakes a spike. On the right side here, and that's complete.
You win some, you lose some. I feel like I got cheated, though. Because Diallo was supposed to pick that one pass off. And then the fucking throw up the sideline, I should have had that too.
Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly
should have
worked.
got that third quarter. They should have given me that.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they
That
planned
one
to
right
do
there.
going in, whether
They
they
ain't
just
even got a highlight for it. Y'all know how I say, man, there ain't no highlight for it. They robbed you. Because that was a pivotal play.
That's a great way to close them out.
And then that one, that was bullshit. They wouldn't let me throw it where I wanted to. The crosser went too deep. Probably should have had a short route come underneath. Live and learn. This the one I should have picked off. Yeah, that was the one I should have picked off right there, bro. That was bullshit. Cause I'm like right there on that shit. Like, look, I cut it. That's supposed to have been 6 the other way, bro. I don't know how he caught that. That was some glitchy shit. He still got some. It's not as bad. Like, current gen had a bunch of body clipping. Like, there wasn't no body clipping there. I do like that, but still, I mean, it should have at least been a deflection. There's no way he caught that. But we did have good run defense. I will say that. was constricted a little bit. That motherfucker ran 13 times with him. He barely had 30 yards on 20 attempts. You're not running that, bro. I will say that. You're not running on that defense. You're just getting those adjustments and running that shit with the 3 corners so you can cover the DB, cover the receivers. But I just felt like I got cheated, bro. I knew it was bound to happen anytime you get on a win streak. Man, boy, Evans just doing too much, really. We'll be alright, though. We'll bounce back. I'm going to probably call it a night, fellas. I am very tired, and it is like almost 12 o'clock. Let me get some sleep. I'll be on in the morning. I'm off tomorrow, so we could definitely get back, build upon what works and, go from there. But it just sucks when you could have won that game and I feel like they robbed me. But Carr did make better throws on the circumstances. Like I said, I played all them games with a low overall and basically built my muscle memory to pass it quick. So that could help you guys. Like if you guys are struggling passing the ball, be willing to take your L's with a low overall quarterback, and learn from it, So as you see all them games that I played with a 62 overall Stidham, it made me a little bit better with Carr because you just got to work on them shot plays a little bit better. But other than that, I'll see y'all fellas in the morning.